guys, my name is Dan Wheeler and I'm here with...
Sure. Really? Oh, we want the second name as well. I thought we just come up, we weren't going to do it.
I thought we were doing it.
We're getting there, we're getting there, we'll get there.
It's going to be...
What up, gangsters? My name is Dan Wheeler and I'm here with...
Sean Collier.
And...
Karen Barrett.
And you're tuning into the Dan Wheeler Show. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah.
Showed her the walking my way downtown, and she was dying after watching that thing. I just kept playing it over and over again.
With the seagull.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Seagull, what the fuck is that from?
Sure.
Yeah, I've got the aircon on. It'll take a minute or two to cool down.
Literally, my beard already is on my...
Oh, did you watch that? I can't imagine you did. It was half hour, that documentary thing I sent with the iron ashworth.
The toad?
The frog.
toad one,
I
yeah.
literally clicked on it and went, nope.
You've sent me this about 5 times.
Have I?
You have.
Mate, it's meant to...
He's that much wanting to do it.
So it's called, the active compound is called dimethyl tryptophan, DMT.
Yeah, DMT. Yeah.
DMT, it is known as the God particle, the God chemical, something like that.
It's not the God particle, no.
No, the God chemical. And essentially, it's all natural. It's scraped off the back of this toad, this poisonous toad that you either lick or you take the saliva off, and then you, I think you dry the saliva out to a powder, and then you burn the powder and breathe it in, like a water vapor type thing. It only lasts 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute thing.
Oh, okay.
In and out in 5 minutes. No longer. Some people can go up to like 7 minutes with some little trips after. But you close your eyes and you lay down, so you can't move. It's one of those things where you'll just, that's it. You're in for the ride, you lay down and you just close your eyes. And apparently you're meant to be transported into the universe. Apparently you're meant to observe spiritual beings that remind you that you're loved and protected, and this is just this is just temporary life. And after this you're going to join the rest of your spirit beings. And it's so profound apparently that addicts and people with bipolar depression are cured overnight. It just completely gets rid of everything, because you then become so awakened to everything.
Yeah.
You know, this doesn't matter.
That it doesn't matter, and therefore all your trauma disappears.
Yeah, you know, this is mindset right now.
Why is he not doing this?
Well, don't know.
Is there a shortage of toads?
No. Good business, isn't it? Looking after people. No money in cures.
Oh God, that's funny. Shortage of toads. Oh God. Kermit's being called up from Sesame Street. Come on, Kermit. Yeah. No, it's the wrong type of frog.
Amazon holding on to him. What's going on?
But the most interesting thing for me is not only the trauma thing, but you're meant to apparently experience a sensation where you and the trees and the ground and earth and the animals and all humans are connected via consciousness. It's all one consciousness, and apparently DMT allows you to tap into that, and you can feel everything. That's meant to be what this just various, but everyone who does it experiences a similar thing. Almost everyone, everyone who does it sees the spiritual beings. Some people refer to them as aliens, and everyone who does it feels this peace afterwards that we're all connected and none of it matters, and it's all going to be okay, and you instantly remove your fear of death, because this is all temporary. Like, it's really kind of far out there. It just sounds fascinating. Yeah, it just sounds fascinating. When Joe Rogan did it, he said he took a deep breath of this drug, chemical, frog thing, and laid down, and he said he thought he was in the trip for about 100 years.
Wow.
And when he came out, he said, "Am my daughter still alive?" Because he thought he was there for so long. And it was 5 minutes. 5 minutes, he was gone.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know me, Dan, I fall asleep.
Yeah, how was it? Very relaxing.
Lay down, Kaz. I had a great
I
dream.
slept for 100 years. What's all going on now?
Go on.
Peaked a little bit.
Do you think?
Yeah, so we need to find something even worse. This is going to turn into Dirty Sanchez with a female in it, you know that?
Fucking jackass, he said. It's like Steve-O.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm not doing that, that's mental. Oh, 1,000 views? Yeah, go on then.
No, that's what I said to Shelley last night. I was like, I'm never doing that again unless we get loads of views, then I'm doing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
The return.
I was sat there this morning going, oh, right, okay, so what really evil stuff could you do today? And nothing evil came to my mind. And okay, maybe I peaked a little bit.
Oh, really?
too soon.
Oh, I've got loads. Let's put some nails down on Jap size.
I haven't got one.
Yeah, you got a little one.
Oh, no, it hasn't got jam size.
Yeah, it's called a urethra, you weirdo.
Oh, is that what we are? Oh, yeah. I can't see it. You can see yours. I didn't realise.
I can see yours, not yours, but women's.
Yeah, but that's because you're looking.
Yeah, just push up a bit.
I've never seen mine. Never. I had a look with the mirror, but I didn't see it.
You know what the little hood bit is, right? You know what that's for, right? Yeah, fine.
I have a bit of experience with it, you know what I mean?
I don't know. You didn't know where you pissed out a minute ago.
I don't think most women do that.
You know where you have, you know, the bigger hole. You know what that's for, right? You know where? Yeah, good. Yeah, it's called your fanny. Yes. Oh. So I think the challenge feature. Now, I've researched a lot of podcasts in lead up to this over the years. And the challenge feature seems to be something that they all start with, and then it fades out, because once you've done the most popular ones, what else? There's only really 100 ones that we can do.
Yeah.
You know, you've got your chili challenge, you've got your cinnamon challenge, you've got your fucking, you know.
What's the cinnamon one?
No, tablespoon of cinnamon. Try and eat it. You can't. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
It just blows up in your mouth and you start coughing. Horrific. Like, can kill you.
Oh, so is that another one for sure?
Yeah. Can we kill Sean?
Oh, 'cause that could
That's
be
a
so
feature.
weird. Yes.
Boom. Kill Sean.
Starting to feel a little
Kill
bit
Sean.
like Steve-O. Can I apply the healthcare, please?
No, we really need to sort out some
Oh.
sort. Jill said last night, we need a code word, a safe word.
Yeah. Right. So I have a safe word in sex. It's elephant's foot.
Elephant's foot.
Elephant's foot. If you say the words elephant's foot, that's it. We stop. It's all over. It's done.
Okay.
That's our safe word. God, makes me sound like a right deviant, doesn't it?
I don't have a safe word.
My girl.
What will be, will be. She dies.
She dies. Oh my God! If she dies, she dies.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh God. If she dies, she dies.
No, whatever
She had
happens,
a
gonna
smile on her
happen.
face when she went.
Those are
So she'll enjoy herself. Yeah. She had a smile on her face. And let me tell you this story, right? Have I told you the story about my granddad's brother in Singapore?
No.
Right. Story time. Right. So, my granddad was in the RAF, and I think his brother. I don't know his name. All I do know is that they were only a couple of years apart. Hold on, what was his name? I want to say Fred, but I don't think it was. Let's call him Fred.
We'll call him
They'll
Fred.
call him Fred, right?
We like the name Fred.
So my granddad was called Peter. So Pete was in the RAF, and I think Fred was that's his name now. I'm just always going to call him Uncle Fred. And Fred was I think he was either in the Army or the Navy. I don't think he was in the RAF. It's something to do with my granddad, but they were both based in Singapore in the 60s, in the 50s and 60s. And my granddad's brother was single, and my granddad met my nan out there, and my mum was born in Singapore.
Oh wow.
So my nan flew over, lived in Singapore on my granddad's base for a bit, had my mum, and then they flew back later. When they flew back later, they left Uncle Fred there. So Uncle Fred was there doing his thing, and my granddad gets a phone call a year later and goes, we believe Fred's had a heart attack and died. Can you come and identify the body?
What?
And this is obviously there's no phones, there's no nothing. It's just a house phone and a fucking plane ticket, right? So my granddad had to fly over there to identify his body, and then went into the morgue or wherever it was, hospital, and pulled his face back, and apparently had the biggest smile on his face. My granddad said it was ear to ear, and because of rigor mortis, it just stayed there.
Stayed there.
Just like this.
And
my granddad turned to the whoever it was and was like, what's with the smile? Like, my granddad started laughing, like, why is he smiling? And she said, we found him in a massage parlour. I was like, yes, mate. That's how I want to go. That's how I want to go. My granddad's brother was getting jacked off before he cocked it.
Oh fucking hell, that's brilliant.
I love it. I love that story. And another, just put more shame on the family. My nan,
More shame on the fact.
the same nan in that story. She did what's that family tree thing called?
Family tree?
No. There's
Genealogy thing.
yeah, but the famous one.
Oh, DNA, ancestry?
No, ancestry.
Yeah, ancestry, DNA.
Ancestor, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, say it a few times, Sean, you might get it.
Yeah, fuck you. And my nan did this. This must have been years ago. Like, I remember I was a teenager, so 15, 20 years ago, and she did this ancestor thingy and paid, I think it was £50 a month or something, or the year, and went back the generations to find out to map the Driscoll heritage. And Driscoll's the family name.
Driscoll?
My
I've got Driscolls in
Have you?
Cardiff. Yeah, I've got friends
Really?
in Driscolls. Yeah.
Yeah, my granddad's name is a Driscoll, and my nan's name is Pink. That's her maiden name,
I don't
Pink.
know anything.
No. And anyway, she went back 3 generations and realised that we have a murderer in the family that did 70 years in prison. She didn't go back any further. She's like, oh no, we got a murderer. That's quite funny. It caused such shame for her because my nan's like Hyacinth Bouquet.
Did
For those
you do
that-
the Women's Institute and all that business, bake the cakes and...
Oh mate, all of it, all of it.
it.
The Sunday cake kitchen stuff, the
Oh,
homeless shelters. She was a proper. Everything was about appearances. Like if people had a negative view on her, she hated it. I think that's where I get it from. It's definitely where I get it from. And it was all about appearances. So my granddad had to have the latest Merc.
Yeah.
My nan had to have the latest Citroen because they're all about the Citroens.
Oh,
And
interesting choice.
yeah, and
It's French.
what was I saying? Where was I going with this? My nan. Oh yeah,
Appearances.
and she was so mortified that there was some riffraff in the family. She didn't go any further.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Riffraff.
Did you see they did one with Jamie? I'm going to say Lampard now because I'm mixing up from the last time. It's not Jamie Lampard, the footballer.
Redknapp.
Yeah, and
Go on. Oh yes, no, I did.
And he found out
Yes.
he was a wrong one. The whole family. No, Jamie's wasn't.
It was Jamie's dad, wasn't it?
No, not Jamie's dad. It was Jamie's granddad, where they were like heroes. There was something to do with the coal mining, and he was a hero and stuff. But it was Freddie Flintoff's family, and they were all wrong ones. They were all like they'd been arrested for stealing and fraud. And
No, that was Freddie's. That was Jamie's
Oh,
dad.
that was Jamie's.
That was Jamie because he phoned up his dad and was like, "Dad,
Oh, yes.
someone in the family went inside for fraud," and he was like, "Yeah, that doesn't surprise me."
Yeah, Redknapp. Yeah,
Redknapp.
dodgiest footballer manager ever. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Is it
saw
you,
that.
Dad?
he said he did. Yeah, it was funny. And I was crying because like Redknapp was like, yeah, my granddad's a hero, this, that, and the other, and everything that Flintoff went through was like, yeah, your whole family are just wrong. This is why you're the way you are, boy.
I love Freddie Flintoff.
Oh,
I think
mate.
as someone who's just himself, brilliant.
And
Fair play to him.
Who would have thought that sour-faced little shit was actually that funny and that interesting?
Yeah.
From playing cricket, because he looked like the most miserable bastard on pitch.
Well, he was a proper lad as well, wasn't he? Getting pissed before he played, while he played.
A drop now.
Dude,
Is he sober now?
Dude, he was the one that was got caught on the fucking pedalo thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They all got pissed out, nicked a pedalo, took it out, and they were like, fucking trashing other people's pedlos,
Oh,
like,
no.
calling them, nicking them off people. They were like, there's a bunch of lads, and they were like, yeah, that's like 6 of the first like 10 from the cricket
that's
team
funny.
or something.
He was a good bowler though, wasn't he?
He was a good batsman as well. He was
was
like
he?
a middle batsman, yeah, he was
Oh,
great.
no.
Yeah, he was good all rounder.
I don't follow cricket that much, but I knew he was a good bowler.
Yeah, no, he's good. He was actually good.
But he's actually got no real like fears either, which is hilarious. And
No
he's
fears?
Yeah, he's not fearful when they do all the challenges.
Oh,
on the
brilliant.
League of Their Own and stuff.
Oh, brilliant.
And like Redknapp, he's just like he's a fanny, complete fanny. Complete.
Well, he is a footballer.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
true. Complete fanny. He freaks out at anything and everything.
I want to take some of the professional footballers like Messi and Ronaldo and all the big names and put them in a rugby game and go 90 minutes, go fucking survive. Go and survive. We'll see you at our time, son.
Yeah, they'd have no knees, no nothing left.
Oh.
So.
I tell you what, this is the biggest, the reason why I stopped watching football. I was a mad football fan, Man United all day long for fucking years, all the way up to about 25, 26, every weekend, every Wednesday, all fucking obsessed with football, all the kits, everything. And then I just got sick of them falling over and going, oh, that man, and then walking and then standing up immediately after and going, no, I'm fine. I was like, you fucking prick. You're misleading, fucking narcissistic, fucking manipulating bastards. So fucking grow a pair, be a man. Fucking, oh, at my ankle.
Well, do you know what it was?
I bet you take a penalty, won't you, prick?
They started wearing makeup and doing their hair before they went out.
Oh, wearing gloves! Oh! Who wears gloves when you play football? You fucking fanny. Just like, what the fuck? God.
Well, they became all about the image then, didn't they?
Yeah, they go in the changing room, get their Prada changing bags and their fucking Gucci football boot bag. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up. Get a bit of mud on you, mate.
Who's to blame for all of that?
Oh, I feel better now.
Who's to blame? Sean's world of wisdom. Who's to blame, babe?
The fans.
Who's to blame? Do you reckon?
They no. Well, they stopped buying the all the shirts.
Oh yeah, but that's not the fans' fault.
Stop buying all the images.
No.
Mate, all that image stuff. They will make more money out of image rights.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not the fans, mate. It's the paycheck. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's funded by
Put them on
fans.
20 grand a year,
Ronaldo
and I bet they wouldn't be a fanny then.
Ronaldo advertises Well at Kebab. Everyone buys Well at Kebabs because he's advertised it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah,
People buying Well at Kebabs.
that's not the fans' problem. That's the footballers' problem for promoting a fucking shitty thing. For first of all, but it's the fact that they're paid so much now. They've now got this precious mentality. Like, I'm now worth so much.
Well,
I
they are.
can't possibly. Yeah, but that's the problem.
Yeah.
Put them on 25 grand a year and let's see some real football. Go back in the Bobby Charlton days, the Paul Scholes days, the Roy Keane days. I want to see real men play football.
Football just going back to kicking each other. 'Cause that's what it was in the 60s.
Getting a scratch and putting a blue plaster on. You fucking penis.
Yeah.
It is still April, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Today's the
Only
last
just.
day.
It is. No, tomorrow.
No, tomorrow.
30 days of September, April, June, and November. All the rest are 31 except for February, who's a cunt and only wants 28.
Is that the new nursery rhyme?
That's the new nursery rhyme.
Right, I'll let Archie say that to his friends.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can fucking kill me.
Yeah, exactly. Very true.
It is. I don't know why we teach kids that, but words can never hurt me. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Because do you know breaking your bones is not even painful, is it?
No, it's just a
That's
dull
how-
ache. Yeah, it's just
that's
annoying.
how it sounds.
Yeah.
So you would not be playing sex games in their rooms? No. Well, they could probably hear
You'll
you.
find
right
out
down
because
the
he's
end.
got his Tinder up, hasn't he?
Oh no.
Sam and I went to go meet my friend Terry the weekend before last, and we stayed in this hotel, so a pub thing, Airbnb thing, and came back from Terry's, got a little bit hanky panky. The bed was hitting the board, and literally about.
This is Victorian times. She showed me her ankle. So we had some hanky panky.
Right up to her knees.
And then just as we'd come to the conclusion, we were laying down, then all of a sudden we hear this.
I'm arriving.
On the back of the door, the hotel room next door. They went up.
Saying,
Yeah, it's like 2 in the morning. Yeah. Oh,
We've just done that.
Pretty
Come in here, you can take them off.
How fast he's going through like.
Bloody hell, there are some sauce in Cobra.
Sorry. I completed that game. I completed that game.
You did a few, didn't you?
Oh, I'm a
Fucking
fool,
hell.
There's a common denominator here, there, Luke, isn't it?
To be honest, you could talk for a couple of hours about your Tinder.
Yeah. Oh.
Tindersaurus.
So Tindersaurus, I'm so annoyed I didn't get to take that off. Oh
No,
mate, I
I
wanted
know.
to do that so bad.
I know, but it's all.
So for those that don't know, I set up a Facebook page called Tindersaurus, and the idea I did was when I was single, just left my marriage, got single again, I thought, well, I started making my way through Tinder, I was just fucking plowing it, just straight through. And I wanted to do Tindersaurus, which was 100, is that 100?
It was 100. You were going to document 100 dates.
100 dates, ideally within a year, you know, every 3 days or whatever. And I got 12 into it, and then I met Sam. So,
No, look at I got happy. I ended up happy and satisfied.
happy and satisfied.
I'm not being funny, but that was my comment. I didn't think you thought it through. You were rushing because you are going to bump into that one who says, you know, it's all right. And you're like, fuck off, I'm enjoying myself, you bitch.
I was. I think that's so annoying. There's a meme out there that says when you're going through your whore phase and God sends you a good girl.
Yes.
Fuck's sake.
No!
Good times.
But you didn't stop you from going herpes on your face.
What's it? I know.
I went go-karting. I was a squaddy, and he was really nice guy. And I was working for Quicksilver.
So how long ago was this?
I was 20.
Okay, oh, years ago. A long time
I've been
ago.
on my husband, what, 17 years.
So for 25 years ago, wow.
Fuck off. And we decided for a date. I didn't want to go to a pub because he was a nice guy. I didn't want to get him drunk and thinking that's what it was all about. And
Okay.
I quite like this guy.
Okay.
And we went.
So had you seen him before?
Yeah.
So you've been on a few dates?
No. I met him,
Right.
and he used to come where I worked. That's obviously awful. He used to come into where I worked, right? And we'd chat and whatever. And then it was a bit of a spark. So I thought, no, he's a nice one. He's a nice guy. I'm not messing this one up. So I thought, right, let's go karting. Well, we did. And you think you're really hard, and I'm all suited and booted, and I've got my little helmet on and whatever. I misjudged the corners by driving again.
Oh no!
I misjudged the corner, flew out of it, headed the wall, and knocked myself out. Clean,
out?
Gone, out, totally out. Totally
Oh my
out.
Christ! Right. So he came over, gave him aftermouth.
No, he didn't.
What
He
happened?
just carried on.
No, he didn't. He drove without you. That sounds like
Getting laps in, mate. I'm getting laps in, mate. Afterwards, I'll be like, I fucking left you 3 times. This ain't gonna work out.
He was like, my time was good. You were in the way. Lots of stuff. And I was like,
Yeah, nice.
oh wait, I didn't see him again after that.
No.
No.
He was off competing for.
Yeah.
Sure. Shorty, what's your worst date?
His name was Hamilton.
yeah. Little fella.
My worst date.
Worst date.
Mate, to be honest, I don't think I've really dated that much.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been married to Shelley for like 10 years. So
Yeah, you've
before that, I just
You've
went
done
to
a life
raves,
sentence
mate.
with that.
Just went to raves, mate. I didn't have time for dating.
Jesus
No time for dating.
You must have a bad day, or
Yeah, there's gotta be.
I mean, even girls I took out on dates was like, alright. Like, I never really. I mean, they probably had some bad dates. If you ask me what they probably had a series of bad dates with the same guy going around. But then,
The same guy. That one down there on the road to me. Do you know it?
dating horror stories, I haven't got. Honestly, I haven't got that many.
that's fair enough.
Yeah, pretty
What
vanilla.
about sex stories? You got any dodgy?
Oh, well, yeah, probably thousands of them. Yeah.
Give us the top 3.
Yeah,
Top
can't
3.
really. What I'd probably have to say is we'll
Change names.
probably have to discuss. Well, I'll have to think hard about
Okay.
certain stuff.
Okay.
Another question, please.
Yeah.
Can we go back to that one?
We'll come back to that one. Worst sex story.
Do you know I honestly haven't got one?
You must have.
I haven't got one.
Some bloke bust his load really quickly, or can't get it up, or
Not gonna
oh
work.
fuck off, mate.
Not
Everyone's got a sex story.
Maybe I was the shit one. I don't know. But not that I can. And I'm honest. No. If I think of one and it comes back.
Here's a horrible story.
Go on.
Spent 2 years trying to get pregnant with the first one. Didn't. Then didn't want to have any more children. Had unprotected sex once and got my wife pregnant.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's that about? 2
worry,
years?
Don't worry, Willow. You were planned, and it was.
That's right, yeah.
Daddy does love you. You weren't an accident. 2 years.
Happy accident. Yeah, 2 years.
2 years.
As soon as you gave up, literally just went, fuck it, this ain't gonna happen. Boom, pregnant. It's the stress.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally
They always
stress
say
and the pressure.
that.
Yeah, literally went, we just give up, we'll probably never what. We started going, should we just adopt one? I wanted to adopt anyway, because I thought it was a much nicer thing to do,
Of course.
rather than bring 2 more in, just
Like going to
take 2
pound,
off.
yeah?
It is though, isn't it? But rescuing it's the same thing.
Of course.
It exactly
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
But Shelley
yeah.
wasn't up for it, I don't think so.
No.
And then obviously we got to the point where I'm probably going to have to adopt now. Oh no, wait, I'm pregnant.
Would you still-
I didn't even know.
Would you still adopt?
I definitely wouldn't have any more children now after I've gotten 2. But if I was going to have 2 children again, 100% trying to adopt. Yeah, massively.
But not now.
No,
You're done.
all this passing your genes on is rubbish because you nurture a child into a person. You don't nature a child into a person.
When
Yeah, they've got dark hair like me, maybe. But if I don't nurture them like me, they're not going to be like me. So
when Shelley and Sean came round for lunch, got the cough a month ago now, 3-4 weeks ago.
yeah,
Whatever.
sometime.
And I said to Shelley, I said, so any more kids on the horizon? And without hesitation, they both went, fuck no. Like I've never, they were so synced. It was amazing.
It was
fuck
like
no.
you were both like, never.
Yeah, you're done with that one.
Never not taking the pill.
Two's hard. Two's hard
I
work,
can
mate.
imagine. I can
Two's
imagine.
hard work, which is why I think that guy is a hero.
And how many do you have?
4.
And what, so 7, 11, 9? And 4.
16, 11, 7 and 4.
Oh, not 9, 4.
Yeah.
That's almost good.
My mate's got 6, my best friend.
And if I could ask a personal question, which age group is the hardest?
The young ones, the 7-year-old and the 4-year-old are both boys, and they're very demanding. The girls are, they're pretty much independent, because one's obviously 16, she's obviously doing her own thing, and the 11-year-old, she thinks she's 16. She'll check her every so often, but the boys, they're the most demanding because they want me to play games with them and rough house with them and everything like that.
High energy?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Who do you, I don't want to use the words prefer, but do you find... No.
You get different from different.
Do you find it easier to parent the boys than the girls? Which one's more challenging?
The boys.
The boys are challenging.
The boys are challenging. Yeah,
boys are harder to keep alive.
Yeah,
boys are harder to keep alive.
Exactly.
You actually have to focus on keeping them alive.
You have to stop them from eating things,
jumping off like
jumping
houses and shit like that. You've got to keep them
stuff in
alive.
their nose.
You can bring up. All my mates are boys are like, it's just a fucking nightmare keeping them alive every day.
My boy's good, man. My boy's really,
Little
really,
He's 10, isn't he? 12?
He's 10. No, he's like, God, that child has like protected himself. He's looked after himself, basically, if I'm honest. But he's amazing. Like, couldn't wait.
He keeps himself to himself a bit,
I don't even know he's there.
Is he?
I'll give him a ring.
You know, you said you hadn't seen Archie for 3 weeks. I mean, what's
There's money under his bed. I don't ask questions, so it's just...
He literally does his own thing, and then he gets to the point where he's like, I need to go and see Mum and Dad, and he'll come down and he'll be there for 10 minutes, and then he's like, I'm going back upstairs now, and he's off. And he's talking to his mates online and having a laugh. And
to be fair, like, gaming isn't like it was. If I locked myself in a room when I was, say, 12, it was just literally me and the computer game.
Yeah.
But now, like, I go in there, like, my little brother's doing it, like, obviously you'll be the headset on, I'm like, oh, you alright, mate, yeah, not bad, I'll have a conversation with him. He's not actually talking to me, he's talking to his mate. Eventually I go, look, hang on a minute, my brother's trying to talk to me. I think I'm like, I was like, fucking... And he ended up walking out of the fucking room thinking he's going to talk to me. I'm like, full blown to and fro like that. He's like, hang on, dickhead brother's here. What do you fucking want? I'm like, oh, right, fair enough. Like, fuck's sake.
About a month ago, I was playing Call of Duty Warzone, and Sam was on the sofa next to me, and I was playing. I had both headphones in, and my mate Liam was playing, and he was asking me some questions, and I was just giving him like one-word answers. Like, yeah, cool.
That's not
Turns out you agreed to go on holiday with Sam this week or
And
something.
Sam was talking to me, and I couldn't hear her at all. And coincidentally, my replies, my one-word replies, were matching her questions. Like, what do you want to do this weekend?
Yeah, we'll go out.
Yeah. It got about 2 minutes in, and she was like, "Are you listening to me?" I was like, "Babe, I'm trying to play a game. What's going on?"
What's right?
No idea.
What did you agree to?
I'm no idea.
People with the old mobile phone headphone, I did that in the shop and Co-op and Heathfield, bloke's fucking out of the way, and I actually answered him, and he turned around and went, like that, and then I've revealed his like headpiece and he's actually having a phone conversation with someone. I was like, oh fuck's sake.
The best prank I've seen on YouTube is when someone's on the phone, like in Tesco's and whatnot, stand next to them and answer what they're saying, but pretend you're on your own phone. So if they're on the phone to the missus going, yeah, what should we get for dinner? And go, oh, I quite like scrambled eggs, and like just answer all their questions. It looked very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Had to be there.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, you had to be there. One of those had to be there.
So I think on the plus side, like with COVID and everything, with the kids, if they didn't have that interaction online with their friends, school friends and things
Yeah, it's been huge, yeah.
it would have been a totally different story.
The COVID thing is going to cause so many people's mental health, but I think just being in the pub last night, one of the major benefits is people realised how important human contact.
Just being with people.
Just
being
being with
around
people.
other people.
I think that's going to be a massive
Body
positive.
language, being able to see people moving, the proper expression.
Being in a room with mates, just talking.
Even Zoom calls come to a degree, but you've got their body language.
No.
Yeah,
You can't
it's
see,
not-
you're sitting there, stony face, trying, you can't see anyone, can you? You can't see anyone's
The
language.
first when I was on with you guys, when I first met you, I don't know, you must have like not turned the light on in the room, and the room was getting darker.
Yeah, I remember.
No, literally, the sun was going down, I didn't have the light on. It was only when it got pitch black that I went, oh shit. And then
I was like,
It was just these two white eyes at the end,
I
just
was
sitting there.
like, is he a vampire? Did he just disappear? What the hell?
Oh, God, I remember seeing it.
You see me, you probably see me talking, you're all talking, and I just go,
It's because you're high as fuck before
and then
you
I'm like,
get on
wondering,
there, mate. He's just sitting there. He said at one point, he goes, please don't talk to me. He said, no one talk to me, I'm too high.
what do you reckon, Sean?
Yeah, that sounds good. That's what I want to do.
I'm here
The
exactly.
best one is when he says, to you, what did you say, Sean? And you said nothing.
Oh, was it the last one? The sound was terrible in the last one.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
like nodded,
yeah.
and someone said my name, and I just went, I didn't hear that, so I heard nothing before it either. So I was like, what's going on?
What's been the hardest part of COVID for you? The lockdown. And which lockdown was harder? The first one or the second one?
Second one,
Interesting.
definitely harder.
What made it harder?
The sun wasn't out.
Interesting.
The sun
Yeah.
wasn't out.
Lockdown in summer.
Seasonal lockdown, is it?
And then lockdown in
Yeah.
winter. Interesting.
The first one, we
Oh, it's
partied
amazing.
in the garden for like 3 months. It was great. Absolutely great. And
Didn't you have a hot tub like every
yeah,
day?
yeah. Well, no, I had my pool. I put up this
Oh, the pool, that was it.
10-foot pool and got a dog bungee lead that the runners use for their dogs.
Yeah.
And I tied it around my waist and I was doing...
Oh, swimming against
Yeah,
it,
so-
yeah. Resistant swimming.
Just tied to one side of it. Oh, brilliant.
No, just swam for like 3 hours.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Did you swim?
Yeah, you could swim.
Get your
If
breaststroke.
you did overarm, you drowned.
Of
Because
course.
you just kept going in and kept pulling me backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
The breaststroke was, it worked, yeah. It was
And
fun.
did you go on your back and swim backwards, or
No, I didn't try
you
that.
try that one?
No, I didn't try that one. Scared the neighbours.
Does Cooper like the pool?
Oh.
Does he get in
Oh,
all the
you
time?
cannot get him out of there. The hot tub, he won't come in because it is hot. It's
It's
like
too hot.
40 degrees and
Right.
he puts his paw in and goes, oh, stuff that one. But when we had the big pool, you got in and he was straight in behind you.
Does Rosie like it?
No, you have to pick it up and throw it in.
Oh, she doesn't like it.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like
That's a
it.
good way to get him a wash, though, isn't it? A bath. No?
Not for me.
No.
You know, the pool was full of hair and you're like, oh, that was nice.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was, the first one was great, the second one was just miserable.
Mm.
And not only that, it was different for us than it was for you guys, because
Cool.
Drippy Drakeford made it,
Who's that?
he's the Welsh,
First Minister?
yeah, First Minister.
Oh, okay.
He decided,
What's his name?
Drakeford,
Drakeford.
I call him Drippy Drakeford.
Drake. Oh, is he a bit of a wet fish?
Oh mate, listen, this man has got no right to be telling anybody what to do anything. His son's in prison for paedophilia, do you know what I mean?
You are joking.
No, he's an absolute, how he even runs.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Start
no,
again.
it's not a joke.
The First Minister of Wales,
Yeah.
his son is in jail for paedophilia.
Yeah. He's
How is this man in charge?
Absolutely, I have no idea. No.
What?
No
His son
idea.
done it, doesn't mean he's done it.
Where do you think he fucking learned it from?
School teachers, maybe.
Yeah, well, I'm asking the
Could have been
question.
part of the church. you
Anyone?
don't know.
Church?
You don't know.
90% of the shit that you do, that I do and you do, we learn from our parents. We do!
It's bold, that, Dan.
It's true.
Well, anyway,
I'm
Drakeford.
not saying Drakeford is the paedophile and he saw his son to be a paedophile. I'm saying that there's... Let's move on.
Yeah. Well, he decided that he would not just put us in a lockdown, he would go the step further. So you couldn't go into a now you walk into a supermarket, you've got all your shelves and everything else, and the clothes and the foods and the toys.
Oh yeah, you had it all tied up, didn't you? Blocked off from the
Mate.
shelves.
Oh
You could only
my
buy
God,
some
yes.
stuff, couldn't you?
Oh,
I remember
but
you
that
telling
only
me.
came off. 2 weeks
Capitalism
ago.
reigned in England.
2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago that came off.
Yeah.
This is why it's been such a culture shock coming up here.
Couldn't buy like
Oh my God.
clothes or like random like kettle. Couldn't buy a
Yeah,
kettle. or
couldn't buy
something
a
like
kettle, couldn't buy a blanket, couldn't buy a heater, couldn't buy a toy for your child's
For what logic?
birthday.
What logic?
Because it was essential
Non-essential.
items.
But you're still
only.
going out anyway.
So they wanted you to not
Motherfuckers.
spend any time wandering around the supermarket. So
Just get in, get out.
So you're in, you're out. If you could only buy essentials, you'd go in, you'd come out.
I see the logic, but
But it
In
went
practice.
on for like 8 months. So like the only place you could buy stuff was online. So therefore the shops now where they're reopening have not really got the business because everybody's used to
of
going
course.
online.
Yeah.
And it's been a bit of a shit show really. And the pub's open today for outside.
Oh,
So-
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
That's
right.
opening Wales today,
Yeah,
is it?
so I had one evening when I was in front of everyone else who was Welsh.
Right.
Not much to shout about, but
No,
it was,
sure,
it was a good night. Yeah, so it was difficult not being able to like do normal things, and you weren't allowed to. You were allowed to go for a walk, but you weren't allowed to go with anyone else who you didn't live with. You weren't allowed to meet up with your friends and stuff, and it was just like.
So when did they bring in? You could meet a friend outside.
I think off the top of my head it was about 4 weeks ago.
Oh, recently. Then.
Yeah.
Wow. So that
Yeah.
one we opened up quite early for that one, didn't we?
You
Well,
guys
having
didn't
one
have.
friend.
You didn't have as many restrictions at all.
We went into lockdown early, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys followed a few weeks later.
2 weeks later.
Was it 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Was it? Yeah. But opening up has been a much longer delay, isn't it?
Oh, it's been. It
I
is.
think Ireland is still on, aren't they?
Are they?
Northern Ireland will be because they've got up again. Yeah, there's no,
Okay.
over 100 cases per 100.
Ireland themselves are as well.
Yeah.
Are they
Go
really?
within 40-kilometre radius or something. My housement's Irish.
So when's the third lockdown happening? It's
Tomorrow?
It's going well.
Well, put it one way, they'll open the pubs in Wales today. Everyone will be shit-faced by tonight. They'll all be snogging and they'll be all back in again.
I saw
By
I
Sunday.
saw this clip on Boris Johnson. Luke, I'll send it to you so we can add this in. It was. Do you want me to pause and start? It was a clip from Boris Johnson interview, and it was only 60 seconds. And I'm paraphrasing, but Boris said something like, "I need people to understand that the drop in admissions to hospital and death has been down to lockdown, not due to the vaccine."
Okay.
So all the peak of the trough and it's come back down to normal. That has nothing to do with the vaccine, according to Boris Johnson, and all to do with the lockdown. To me, in my skeptical mind, oh my Christ, skeptical mind. That's his way of saying, well, of preparing us that
Yeah, we're going to control you a bit longer.
the vaccine isn't doing what they're claiming it's doing, if that makes sense.
But surely, because it's got warmer as well,
Mhm.
you know, flu season is winter.
Of course,
when it
yeah,
warms up,
yeah.
the flu goes away for a bit. Or
And there's been no
lessens.
flu this year.
Yeah.
It's all been
You know?
fucking.
So, yeah.
The whole thing is a fucking. We've talked about this for hours, the conspiracies and all sorts. It's. I suppose the question I'm going to ask both of you is, as an overarching umbrella, as a government, do you trust them? Yes or no? Simple yes or no. Do you trust our government?
Do I trust government
Do
or our government?
Our government.
No. But then I don't trust government, so it doesn't matter who our government is. I don't trust governing.
Who would you trust to be in charge?
Selected panel of 13 people that are heads of their particular field. So a head
Scientists.
surgeon, a head scientist, a head geologist, someone that's head of education, someone that's proven in their field, selected by the people, 13 panel, 2-year revolving, every 2 years. 2 years doesn't sound long, but for 4 years for a politician to get a plan in place, they say that's how much time they need. For actual educated people that are doing something for the good, 2 years is long enough, and the next people will carry that on because the 2 years, because
It
it will be a
evolves,
good
isn't it?
thing.
Yeah.
So they'll continue their work for every 2 years. But yeah, it's got to be an odd number, panel of people, I'd say 13 people, and heads of their fields. I'd say education, health, things like that. A banker, a successful banker. Doesn't have to be a banker. It can be someone who's run a successful business.
Financial.
Someone that
Yeah.
started from nothing and built up a £500 million
Yeah.
business without crushing countries on the way through. Without being like
Well, this was the
someone
whole.
like Nutella, palm oil or something like that, actually getting there legitimately, and
That was the whole logic of
Yeah.
Trump being in power.
Sorry.
People thought because he's a businessman,
Yeah.
he'll be able to bring a lot of business sense to it.
Well, actually, money-wise, America didn't do bad for a while.
Have they done all right?
Financially, they did all right. Yeah. Other things, a lot of people lost a lot of trust in America. No one would, in that sense, people started to get a bit worried about dealing with them because you didn't really. But Trump was a pretty. What's the word? He said he was going to do something, and he didn't do it.
Yes.
And he actually did it.
Yeah, you
At the
can't
start, he
take
said
that
he was
away
going to
from
do
him.
something.
Yeah, you can't
And
take
then,
that away.
he might have been mad things that he was saying,
I'm going to build a wall.
Yeah, well, this is it. Like I said to you about that bloke, this Mexican guy was going, build the wall. Oh, God, build the wall. Let him build the wall. How do you think most of us come here? Via the ground? That's not, we fly here. And he's laughing, going, we fly here. Build the wall. Do nothing.
Waste their money on the
Fucking
wall.
idiot.
Waste
Waste your money on the wall and we just fly over it going, what's that they're building down there?
And a lot of the tunnels as well.
Yeah,
they dig under it.
Yeah, what do you think they do? All sneak in on the fences? No, they come here on legitimate holiday visas and then go, see ya. Easy way of doing it.
Like you do in
Easy way of
Australia.
doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. You get a holiday visa, you get to work.
No.
Straight to the nearest farm, picking watermelons or whatever.
If you had an opportunity to go back in time to the first lockdown and your Prime Minister, what would you have done differently?
What in lockdown?
To lockdown, yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about Bitcoin.
No, I meant as a Prime Minister.
Oh, as Prime Minister? Oh, right.
Just a load of Bitcoin.
Bought that Bitcoin.
Yeah, sure.
Same answer.
What more?
What would you have done? For Wales. We're the worst minister now. And England have just gone into lockdown. You've now got to make the decision. What do Wales do? what
Well, I
you've
mean-
done differently?
We don't have any data though, do we?
Yeah.
How would we know?
No, in hindsight, now looking back, now I know what you know.
But we don't know what
wouldn't
they done or how it affected anything. We don't know if they hadn't done something, would it have got worse? We don't know.
That's true.
We have no hindsight
No.
whatsoever. You've got no
They
way of
haven't
knowing.
given us that information, but I for sure wouldn't have locked people in as bad as it was. At one point, we had the local council cars driving around with megaphones telling people to stay in their
You
house.
are
Yeah,
joking.
you wouldn't have out your house at one
Oh, we
point.
didn't have that.
We don't know, right?
Oh, just us then.
You had what? People driving around and got stay in your home.
Yeah, do not leave your house. Stay in your home. Keep people safe. Do not leave
I
your
had no
house.
idea about
yeah,
that.
oh mate, it was literally.
Just seen that on the news, did we?
We've been
Jesus.
locked in like you would not believe. You'll never understand. It's been
Wow.
horrific.
Wow.
No, down here we didn't. I mean, we could pretty much go
And-
about our
And,
business.
as
and this is what I'm saying.
couldn't go
If
to
it
the pub.
wasn't
Yeah,
for like the gaming side of it, my little boy, I think he would have lost his mind not being able to
Do you know what?
hear
I
his friends.
I said this on one of my my Twitch streams when I was doing Warzone for because for those that won't know, before I set the podcast up, I was going to do full-time gaming.
Yeah, he was
My
going to
business had
Twitter.
collapsed. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do with my life anymore. I thought I'd fucking follow Nick Merckx. I'd be a gamer. And I was doing 8 hours a day on fucking Warzone, just trying to become better, and I'm still shit. But rather than one kill a game, and I'll get 10 kills a game. Other than that, I'm still shit. And the plan was to do 8 hours a day streaming. Why did I start this conversation?
Because we were saying about the social side
Oh,
of
social.
the children.
And I remember talking. I was in a quads game, talking to my 3 mates, and saying like, men's mental health would have been so much worse if it wasn't for things like Call of Duty.
Absolutely.
Like
right.
that was an outlet.
Yeah.
That was a little way to, in the midst of all the bullshit we're dealing with, bit of escapism, bit of entertainment. You're with your mates, you're shooting into people, bit of anger, aggression, release.
Can you
But
imagine a lockdown 30 years ago?
without it, yeah, without
30 years ago,
phones,
no
without
pubs, don't go to
entertainment.
the bloke's outlet.
Yeah.
There'd have been like just madness at hideouts all around the country. Like it'd have been chaos.
It would have been
There
chaos.
would have been
Utter
rioting,
chaos.
looting,
Fights, all
Yeah.
sorts.
it would have
Yeah.
been horrific. Yeah, you know, it got him through, and I think it helped him a lot because there's only so much you can do as a parent. Don't get me wrong.
Of course.
We were cooking every day, and you know, for breakfast, getting up and making pancakes, but colouring them all different colours, so it was some,
Nice.
you know,
Nice.
Anything.
yeah, just
Yeah, we coloured in the
anything.
path out the front in like rainbow colours.
Yeah, but like doing
Yeah.
like a rainbow stack of pancakes, and you know,
Nice.
we used to have squirty cream because it was, you know,
Little holiday.
yeah. You know,
You-
and it was fine for the first one, but then when the second one came round, it was like, mate, I'm not even looking at those pancakes.
Yeah.
I've had enough now. Superman has gone away.
We were saying, first one was fun, second one
Yeah.
was just painful. The homeschooling was the worst bit.
Oh.
You said something
Oh.
which fascinated me last time when you were talking about how, obviously, Willow is how old now? A year?
Yeah, I got to spend the first year of my life. You don't know, I mean, how many people get to do that with kids?
As a
You know,
dad,
working
year,
That's
dad.
dope, no?
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love that bit of it. Yeah, spending the time with kids is amazing. And I'll never get that again in my
No.
life.
No.
I'll never spend a year with my children.
That's
like,
the best thing
every
they
day.
did do was the furlough scheme.
Yes.
You know,
Oh, I wasn't. Yeah, I was newly self-employed, so I was eligible for nothing.
Yeah, you say that. Furlough fucked me and it fucked you, didn't it?
Yeah, I was eligible for
Yeah.
nothing. I PAYE since I was 16, never missed a payment. Went self-employed 4 months before, eligible for nothing.
oh,
So I was like, what am I living off then? What they offered me wouldn't have even paid 1/4 of my rent.
joking.
So what was I
Whereas
doing?
I
Get
was-
kicked out,
£43
privately rent.
I was getting 100%.
You get nothing. Got nothing.
For like, literally for that, I was
Mm.
making telephone calls to the clients and the families just to make sure they were still
Mm.
okay, if there was any issues, any problems, anything I could do to help, you know,
You were furloughed at 100%.
100%.
Just making me so
The
angry.
government paid 80 and like the company I work for topped
Paid the
it
other
up
20.
for 20.
Do you know what I
That's
mean? People like me, the people go, oh, I got nothing, I was newly self-employed. Like that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking acceptable. It's fucking not acceptable.
No.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
and then you
disgusting.
want to come back to me and go, oh, you're working again. Oh, you want to pick up, carry on paying those payments now for the tax. Well, no, you can go fuck yourself. So where's my help?
Yeah, you done me over.
Yeah, exactly.
I paid to the
Ever
system.
self-employed again, I'll tell you now, Mr. Government, if I am self-employed again, you'll be getting fucking nothing.
Are
Nothing.
you listening, Boris?
Boris.
The universal credits, so obviously went under in March last year and I had to sign on universal credits in April, I think I joined, and then I was eligible, there was an admin balls up for the first 3 months, I didn't get anything, and then I was eligible to £43 a week.
£43.
Yeah, I was allowed to have £74 a week, something like that. But because there was some deductions, £43 a week came into my
That's
account.
not even food.
£43.
That's not even food.
£43. That's petrol to Tesco's.
Do they call that a job seeker's allowance?
Universal
Because what job are you? What job are you seeking on £43? You don't even have the energy to seek a job. I can't physically get there for the job interview.
And then, as a director of the business, obviously, I only paid myself 12 grand.
Oh yeah, director's got nothing
To get under
director's
the tax,
yeah.
and my wages was from my
so you paid yourself a certain amount to get under the tax
not benefits.
bracket.
What's it called?
Well, there you go.
No.
You paid what you'd actually earn.
Every 3 months, I'd take dividends. Dividends is what I pay myself as my wage. But my official wage was £8 grand a month, 12 grand a year to get under that tax bracket.
That's
so my
right.
furlough scheme came out. So yeah, you're allowed 80% of 12 grand a year.
Yes, because you.
Yeah.
Like you just said.
I'm not allowed anything of the furlough.
Played the system.
Yeah, I played the system first of all, but then
I
got
didn't play the
fucked.
system, I've got nothing.
Yeah.
I know I played the system and still got nothing.
Madness.
Yeah, you
Madness.
ended up both ways then.
Yeah, and then obviously once I got back into a normal job, they started giving out money to taxi drivers. The local authority did, and just without questions asked. Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. Brilliant, yeah. Unreal. Literally every step of the way, I lost out. No matter what I did, it would come in afterwards.
Well, my brother-in-law, he's the chairman of Barrytown Football Club, and they've earned more money during lockdown with the payments that they get, with the club being shut,
No
than
way.
they would if it was open and they were serving beer and coffee. And
So all my friends that are self-employed, not one of them has missed a day of work. They have all worked solidly and taken every single payment all the way through. They get to keep all that. Every penny of it. Every penny of it. I've got nothing. Some of them have taken like 10 grand or more. Easily. You know, and it's just free money for them.
Madness. Utter madness.
You know,
Utter madness.
and then the government's going to come around and say, well, we have to tighten the belt on everyone. No, you're not. Anyone you gave money to, you put their tax up.
Yes.
Anyone that didn't receive money,
Yeah.
you don't touch it.
Yeah. I
Got
don't.
to.
You can't lose out again, can you? Come on.
Well, no, because surely these self-employed guys as well can't hide 50 grand's worth of wages. So they're going to have to show something that they've done, as well as getting the payments, highlight, boom, light goes on, that's it, you're in court, or something like that. Should be dragged through hot coals, because it's not fair on the rest of the country.
No, it's not. And then when you combine that with the fact that companies like Amazon, Apple are not paying any tax at all.
What?
Mate, Amazon haven't paid tax in the UK for something stupid like 8
Yeah,
years.
they pay tax here, no one does.
Madness.
They're
Or
like
Apple.
the biggest companies in the world.
Billions of tax they
The
owe.
flip side of that is, though,
Because there's loopholes.
Well,
They're paying in here.
yeah, I mean, you can say like Amazon either pays tax or get out and they leave. How many people are jobless?
Yeah.
What does that cost the country in money
Just have
wise?
a Google for me. Just see how much Amazon. Sorry, else.
It can cost more. It can cost more by you. But sometimes you're better off saying employ loads of people, but don't pay tax, rather than saying pay loads of tax but employ less people or something like that. I mean, like
You lost me.
like Bet365.
Yes.
You know, they basically own Stoke.
Yeah.
Stoke is Bet365. It's the company. If they
Stoke-on-Trent, the football team.
the town, the city.
They own the what?
Mate, Bet365 is a massive company in Stoke, right? And you'll see what I mean. They employ so many people. The lady who owns it is the highest paid lady in the country.
Oh, okay.
She earned 356 million.
Well, how much does Amazon owe in tax?
Amazon, paid tax in the UK.
Amazon are also sneaky because a third of their workforce isn't on contract. It's that app they do, the Amazon Flex, where it's like 0 hours, you
Really?
can do everything. So they're not employing anyone.
Yeah. Just get
It's
away
not
with it even
zero,
further.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Go on,
1.8 billion.
Well, in the UK they paid.
No.
No, that's not commentary.
And that's how much they owe.
I think that's how much they owe.
If they
That's
were
how much they owe.
Yeah,
if their headquarters is in Ireland, then it's
Yeah,
How much have they actually paid?
Yeah,
How much things that?
Have Amazon paid in the UK? I'm confident it's very small, if not zero. There's a loophole or something there.
Let me guess, like 17 million
Go
or
on.
something like that.
14.46 million.
There you go.
Is that it? 14 million.
14 million.
Yeah. Amazon announced at the beginning of September, so this was last year, 2019, that they paid 14.46 in corporation tax.
14 million.
Yeah, and that's 3% increase since 2018.
And what's their turnover last year? In 2019?
Oh my God.
Amazon turnover 2019. It's going to be billions. It's got to be.
Mind blowing, isn't it?
Well, it just says here September 2020, because Amazon's boom since the lockdown, they've paid in the UK. So this is their tax. It surged from 290 million in the UK to 14 billion.
Tax.
Does that say tax?
That guy's
UK tax. Yeah,
They paid 290 million because their sales surged so the sales of 14 billion.
Yes, so
Sales
they paid
of
290 million in tax.
Sorry, 14 billion, and they only paid 200 million in tax.
300.
300 million.
390.
So 14 billion, 1% is going to be 140 million. They pay 3%
They
tax.
paid 3%, yeah. That came up before, didn't it?
Yeah, 3%.
Because they only pay like a certain tax because their headquarters is Ireland, so they're not actually paying UK tax.
Yeah.
By the time this podcast comes out, we'll be done for 60% tax.
Yeah.
Like, and Amazon are paying 3 pounds.
Their turnover in 2019.
We have children
Is that-
starving in this
Yeah,
country
20
and people
US.
living on
Yeah,
the streets.
Is that worldwide?
That's US.
Yeah.
That's US. So in the US, they did in 2019 280 billion turnover. That was
280 billion.
Yeah, turnover.
And what are they paying tax?
That was 2019. So that was the 14 million.
No, 300 million. You said something. 200.
It's 290 million they paid in tax on a
That's in 2020.
140 billion,
Oh my
40
Christ.
billion.
Yeah.
How's that even?
Yeah, so they made 280 billion, and according to this, in 2019 they paid 14 million in tax against
This is 2 years
280
ago.
billion. But this was 2019.
So they got away with the other rest.
They pay like 3% on
3%.
That's pretty much it.
It's criminal. It's fucking criminal. That's what that is. It's criminal.
Scale. They're one of the biggest companies in the world. So you think when they do their tax return, I know it sounds silly, but their tax return is that big, someone else's is that big, but still one person is processing that. So why should they get charged more? I know what you're thinking, because they're such a big company, what they put in at 3%, if they did it properly and not just go through the loopholes, then it would be a correct amount.
Well, here's an idea. Let's
Don't get me wrong, they should get taxed more. I agree, they should be taxed more.
Amazon pay 50% tax and just wipe off UK debt. How about that for a second? Madness.
Then what would happen is your Amazon stuff would go in price, but that's good because then all the high street stores would be able to compete. And rather than having to pay that, then they pay them, and then the government pay the people. We pay people, and they
Who do you think are the guys that are letting Amazon do this?
Oh, yeah, the guys in power.
The guys that own 10% of Amazon.
10% of Amazon, yeah, large portions of shares, or get to use
Don't
the
worry
island, or
about
get to use the
your
plane.
tax.
Yeah.
So we're making millions off your profit.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't Jeff Bezos get divorced, lost 600 million and made it all back within a year?
Less than a year, and then
Yeah, he made it back for 4 months.
Women in the world. Yeah. He literally went beyond where he was before he was married, overnight. Like, I don't know.
Because he went through lockdown and stuff.
Yeah. He went, well, that'll do. Get back up there. He made her like the richest
The
in the world.
interview with his wife was like, I took this amount of money, even though it wasn't half, it was nowhere near half, because she was like, I don't need any more. Why would I take any
I
more?
believe she gave a lot to charity.
She went under a bit. She did J.K. Rowling, was a billionaire, already not. Like, she went straight under. She also published a book on Amazon, but refused to allow him to help her. So she did it under a fake name, blah, blah, blah. Went to number 1.
Amazing.
Seriously, he did nothing. She went, I don't want any help, I don't want you pushing the book, I want it to do it, I want people to like me for my writing. Still went to
So she
number 1.
sold her on Amazon.
Because they don't want Amazon. You can sell a book on Amazon, you don't fucking sell it.
You want to know what Amazon's worth right now? According to this.
Let's have a guess. What do you
How do you
think?
say that?
That
Was
was
this
trillion.
what their market value right now?
Yeah, as of November
1
2020.
trillion dollars.
As November last year.
1,000.
1 trillion? What you got?
1.1. 1.1 trillion dollars.
$1.1 trillion.
Because Apple was the first trillion when it went up, and they're always constantly fighting.
Yeah, so
It's got to be about 1.1
I
now.
would say.
I thought Alibaba.
There was an oil company out there as well, wasn't there?
I
That went
think
up.
it's 4 trillion. I'm sure
Yeah,
that's
I
a
would
number.
say trillion.
Go on, Lars.
If I'm reading this correctly, 1 trillion
Yeah.
592 billion.
Ooh.
I was only 500 billion out.
You were there, mate. You were there. Good
Apple tops the
shout.
charts at 1.9.
Thing is,
Apple more than Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Apple had a bit of a
Apple
resurgence
massive.
recently. Yeah, they got back up again. Yeah, they had a bit of a run.
what I don't get is
I don't know
on
that.
this list, they all sell something. Facebook is on it. That's number 7. And they don't sell anything.
They don't sell anything.
Well, they sell ad space.
They do.
Yeah,
Data.
But they don't like
Data.
everything
That's
else.
where
I mean,
they're
like
from, is data.
all this other stuff is
All the
products,
adverts are nothing.
oil, all this other stuff.
They sell data.
Facebook is
the most
just-
valuable commodity in the world is data at the moment, and
Yeah.
they have all of it.
Yeah, it's more than gold.
Yeah, they have all of it.
Well, we had this discussion about Elon Musk. Sean and I are massive Musk fans. I assume you are as well, right? Right.
You've
seen his latest podcast with Rogan?
You're not allowed.
Yes.
Amazing.
He's so good. The guy's amazing. I mean, of all the things he's doing.
Was that the third one he's done? With
Yeah, the
Rogan?
most recent one, yeah.
Oh, for that, I was like, fourth, because I thought, Jesus Christ, I missed it.
The new one in Texas. That's
Yeah, it's what we were talking about, the solar panels in the back of the truck and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, it's pretty, that's it, yeah.
But he's SpaceX and Starlink. So I've just got the Starlink Wi-Fi at home. It's amazing. It's brilliant. So much better than Sky already. But when you think about what he's accomplishing, and I don't know if this is his strategy, but he's going to own almost all the electric cars in the world. Right?
Mars. Hello, Mars.
Mars.
First man.
He's
fine.
He's the
Musk
best rocket builder in the world because he's turning them out crazy, and he will now own the internet at some point. Everyone's data will go through his satellite. So yes, Facebook might own your data, but Elon will eventually own everything you do online if you use his ISP.
Yeah.
Does that not petrify anyone?
More scared if
All the
someone
porn
who wasn't
you
Elon Musk.
All the messages you send.
I'll tell you what, actually,
you
what
watch.
I just said there, it's really good because Elon Musk is a great guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Right.
So far.
Regardless of, if you saw him in a photo with his arm around Jeffrey Epstein like that at a party, would you think the same?
I'd let him off.
I'd let him off.
Just as well then. Just
Why
as well
have
then.
you
He's done too much good. He's done too much good.
Everyone thinks that these guys are great, and then you see them with all the bad guys still at the party.
Yeah.
They're all in on it together. And also, Musk doesn't go to Mars without the government going, "What are you up to there, mate?"
Yeah, no point.
Like I said, you can't just build a rocket and start flying around the solar system without someone
This
going,
is the
"What
thing,
are you
though.
doing?"
He has been doing that, and then NASA have gone, oh, go on then.
Yeah. I think they've done is gone, we're going to partner with you.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Oh, alright. You are going to partner with me then. There's all my spaceship stuff. Don't worry, we'll put your name on it so it's like it's you. Get in the van. That's what it is.
It's crazy world we live in now, and Elon Musk is doing all of it.
Yeah, he's actually doing all of it.
He's a genius.
That's the worrying thing, isn't it? What's he got that no one else has?
Yeah.
A brain.
No, seriously, he's got something else.
Is though?
He's either got the first Neuralink that was up and running, put that in.
Do you think?
Worked on that myself on the sly, found out a little way to make it work. He's got to have done something. He's an alien. Has some sort of special beyond human power.
What was his first business? Do anyone know?
PayPal.
So all this has come from making a shit ton of money.
Yeah. It's easy once you've got your first billion. It is though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, if I went to anyone in the world and said, here's £1 billion, here's £1 billion, here's £1 billion, it'd be surprising what gets invested. When else, you've got no worries, you can now just create whatever you want to create. I think you'd find some pretty special stuff. It's because so many people just haven't got the time.
Yeah.
Like you said, give anyone a bag of money, they'll probably do something.
Yeah, and give anyone $1 billion and they'll make a success out of something.
Yeah, they'll do something, won't they? They'll create the biggest or the fastest or the best, and that's because you can just pay the right people to make that for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can just pay the right. I mean, he obviously has a team of people. Don't get me wrong, he does a lot of engineering himself, clearly.
He's the chief design engineer of SpaceX.
What I love about that as well, like you say, is like the rocket blows up, and a week later they've repaired it.
He makes
solved the problem, made it better. A week later, repaired it, made it better. A few of them, that's it. They're off. We watched that launch Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, oh look, they're off. Next time we checked in, they were there.
2 hours later,
they were on the space station, in it. We were like, we're expecting to still see it going through the sky, we're 8 hours away now. No, 2 hours later, they're in there, all settled, doing stuff. So I was like, 2 hours, it takes me longer to drive to Wales from my house. They were in the space station, orbiting Earth.
Yeah.
So the SpaceX rocket travels at 25,000 kilometres an hour, I believe.
Yeah.
And the Earth rotates at 25,000 kilometres an hour, something like that. So the first stage of these going to Mars is to create intercontinental flight, these SpaceX machines, rockets. So you can fly from London to Sydney in under 58 minutes, in under an hour. And that's because as you leave the Earth's atmosphere, you go against the rotation. So your relative speed is 50,000 kilometres an hour.
What would that do to the body though?
Well, no, you're in the machine, so it's all relative, so it's fine. 50,000 kilometres an hour, so you can get anywhere in the world in under an hour. So imagine going to Sydney.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to lunch?
Yeah.
An hour later, be in Sydney, have lunch, come back all before lunchtime.
You can go to the Opera House and
Walk around and that'd be
Madness.
insane.
Madness. No jet lag, all within the same time zone.
That'd be good.
Do you fancy going to Sydney when it's all up, boys?
Yeah.
Do you
Let's
do
do it.
Be a nice daily
That would be
webcam, wouldn't it?
nuts. Wow.
Daily diary.
Deep dive.
Isn't that the country where like scorpions end up in your shoes?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
everything is trying to fucking kill you out there.
okay.
Everything.
Hard pass for Lance Prime.
Fuck.
I will hire somebody to go out there with you because Lance don't do them things. They're hard pass for Lance Prime.
Even normal animals out there are.
Third person, mate. Right, gang, welcome back. We are now going to have a look at the new feature that we're codenaming Baby Food Feature. Oh, is that the...
No.
What are we calling this?
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. Well,
Eating challenge.
have we got a name for it, or are we just going with challenge?
I thought we were battling each other. It's
Eating competition.
Who can do
Yeah.
it?
Of course, it's
We
the
get points. Yeah, we get
Challenge.
points. Don't
It's
we?
the challenge. So we've got a table. Find another page.
So, how many
competition.
points is this one worth then, guys?
So if we guess the flavour,
Yeah.
10 points.
If you guess one of the ingredients, 5 points.
5
the whole
points.
thing.
The whole thing 10. Right, 10 whole food, and then 5 partial. Yes. That sound alright?
Okay.
That sound good?
Sounds
Sounds
good.
terrific.
Right, we've all got
Anyway.
the spoons. We've all got a clean spoon.
Oh, I've got a spoon. Right, we're going to have to do this individually, aren't we?
Individually. So, Kaz, you go first.
Oh, thanks.
You go first, mate.
Okay, if I put this on, then I can't see which one it is. Oh, let me give us the
I've
whole
already got
thing.
one.
Right, so guys, just so you keep it on again, I'm keeping score from behind.
Oh, good man.
Alright.
Right, what have we got here? Oh, lovely.
Nice pair of pants on your face.
Right, Kaz. So, just for people at home, we'll do a little close up there.
I don't know where I'm at.
Nice. No, I can't read it out to you. Right, so Kaz, bring your hand out, mate. I'm just going to load up a spoon for you.
Oh, jeez. I have to find my face and
There
everything.
we go. Right, I'll go for the smell first, mate. Go for the smell first.
Wait a minute. This one there.
Hold your nose!
Oh, there's carrot in there.
No. Just read the ingredients, there's no carrot in there. Well, there is on the front cover. Definitely not. Oh, no, there is in there. Sorry, there is carrot in there.
Oh,
The long orange things are carrots.
there's carrots.
Yes.
There's potatoes.
Oh, Christ.
There's beef.
It doesn't know.
Oh, are we getting 5 points for each one?
Oh, I presume so. Then you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you get the bonus for doing the whole lot.
There's beef in there and there's veg, basically.
Well, we need more specifics than that. If you're going to get 5 points for each one,
Okay.
you've got the beef.
Okay.
You're going home with the beef. The beef's locked
You can
in.
have that.
Go down,
And-
down, I got it.
Oh, sorry, mate, sorry. And we got the carrot, we got the beef, we got the potato. You're 15 points in. Do you want to gamble it and go for the whole 50? Go for the 50 points and give us the name of the dish.
Shepherd's pie.
So close! Cottage pie!
Oh!
And you said beef as well.
You said
The
beef!
shepherd's pie is beef,
Shepherd's
isn't it?
lamb, innit?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know the difference.
4 legs, liver fields.
Why do you think it's called shepherd's pie?
I don't know.
Shepherd, sheep.
Shepherds.
Oh, fucking hell.
Did you not know that?
No. I'm educated today, honestly.
You learn something
Just
new every day.
educated me.
Well, finish
Okay.
it off then.
It tastes like shit.
I told you, but.
Right. That one's done. Right, I've seen that one. So I'll put that there. I haven't seen that one. Right, Kaz. So we'll give Kaz 15 for that, is?
Yes, we do,
You'll do
yeah.
it, mate. Well done, mate. Alright. Shorty boy.
This one's easy.
Did he see
Not
that
bad.
before you actually did it? No, don't give him that one. Give him a different one.
Thank you, Charlotte.
That's too
Yes,
easy.
Charlotte says thank you for doing her idea.
This is so vulnerable.
No, you have to like. Your nose needs to be out.
Oh, yeah, of course it does.
It does make you feel vulnerable, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It does.
Yeah.
Fuck off, mate. What are you doing? Don't you stitch me up.
Does it stink, Sean? No, I had a full spoon.
It's
no,
an
come
odd
on.
consistency, this one.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
There's the spoon.
There's the spoon.
Right, which way round?
Go on. No, yeah, that's the front way. Yeah, yeah.
That's the
That's the
front.
bit going in your mouth.
Right.
The consistency of that.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that's my lip. I can't smell anything.
That's the concern with COVID there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, veg. That is Oh, what is that? That's cauliflower, broccoli, all day long, broccoli. broccoli. I want to say carrot as well, you know. Broccoli.
You got one for carrot.
There's no broccoli in it. Wow. I'm going for. I don't know.
Get us for something.
Swede, Karen Swede thing.
Oh, close.
Oh, you
Carrot and
were
potato.
Oh!
Creamed carrot and potato.
It's not unpleasant.
Oh, mine was.
The consistency of that one. When I dug into it, I was like, there's like a layer of
It's
liquid
not
in it. I was like,
Oh!
I could eat that.
does it? Is it?
I could eat that.
You're a savage.
Right.
No, thank you.
Be quiet.
No.
It's clearly no.
You've clearly double dipped many times in that jar. No.
She said.
Oh.
Hey, I'm having that
Sean,
one.
you need to catch up on you.
Right, son. There's that.
Okay.
Have you got the bag for them?
No. They're around my
They're down here.
Where are they?
They're down my shoulder.
Oh, well. Pass them
I got them. My big ass. I do apologise.
in. Right.
So how many did you get that one?
I only got one. So far it's
As well.
15 to
I
5.
have no idea.
15 to 5 at the moment.
Right, Sean, would you like to do sweet or savoury, mate?
Oh, he's not allowed to choose. He's not allowed to choose.
Or
Neither.
that one. Go on, what's milk?
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go stop you guys right there.
Go on.
Give me the bag.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right, give me the bag.
Okay.
Yeah. It's because you guys seen it.
Yeah,
I
it's true.
Oh, I didn't know
It's a
what
running
that
If
was.
there's one that actually is butt and potatoes, I'm gonna select it.
No, I think I had the button potatoes.
Right, so we are gonna go with.
Bear with us, Sean.
Sean, you need your nose out,
Nose out,
mate.
mate. Nose out.
Okay.
I know we just sat there.
This is what we're gonna go with.
Okay.
Okay.
That one might be actually be
So
difficult.
people at home, oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult for it.
Can they see?
I'm hoping Luke will be able to zoom in and post-production.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, Shawnee boy, mate.
Oh, Sean, I'm sorry.
Right. Jan. Jan. Right. That's the right way around. There we go. Right.
Okay.
Give us a smell.
That does not smell nice.
Right, you need to look at the ingredients.
Yeah. Okay.
Go.
Where's my bag?
Hold on.
Where's the tire? I mean,
Smell it first, smell it. Get your nose out.
Get your nose in there.
it doesn't smell like something you should be eating cold.
Go on, what's it? Oh.
We saw his moustache and everything.
What was it like?
Oh!
Give us some descriptions. How bad is it? 10 being
It tastes like mashed baked beans.
10 being your nan's discharge and 1 being nothing.
Oh.
That one, what is it? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Can't even concentrate on tasting it, it's so rank.
Out of
Some of
10.
these should not be eaten cold.
It tastes like a pastry fucking dish or something like that. Oh, mate, I just...
There's 4 main ingredients.
Oh, for fucking Jesus Christ, none of them are nice.
He's got earrings in. It's got earrings in.
I've literally got no idea. I'm just going to go with some pastry dip, spaghetti bolognese.
No.
No.
Straight in, no idea then. I've got literally no idea.
Mini beef casserole.
Oh, God, it's rank.
Excuse me.
You gotta
I have
finish
to eat
it.
mine.
Oh, I've got to eat it!
Yes!
Fuck's sake.
Yes!
If I have to eat it, you gotta eat it.
Take it to the head. Take it to the head.
Swallow it.
Go on.
That's
Take
what
it down
she
like a
said.
Take it out like a champ.
Oh!
There you go, shorty dog.
Take it like a champ.
Oh, Sean.
This is a great feature.
Traumatised.
I know.
Absolutely traumatised.
Right, round round one. So Sean got a big fat 0.
Yeah, so
Rancid.
after round one,
Scores on the doors.
scores on the doors is obviously Sean with absolute fuck all.
For that, I get nothing.
Dan with a modest 5. And obviously it is Queen Karen with a staggering 15.
Once again.
Love it.
Right, round 2. Best out of 3. Round 2.
Round 2, okay.
Right, Kaz, where's your screen, mate?
Cool. Okay, this one here is going to be very interesting. Sean,
Okay.
this one may be difficult.
Oh,
What
don't.
we got?
It's not lamb, is it? Please don't give me lamb.
We won't, we
Have I
won't,
had
we won't.
lamb already?
No,
I
no.
have. Did I?
Oh my Christ!
I would have loved that.
No, you may, but getting the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, without knowing. Without knowing.
with it.
No.
Right.
As soon as I tasted that, I was like, oh, I don't actually know what food tastes like then, because I can't taste anything.
Oh
No,
my
it's not
God,
nice.
it's the consistency.
I know.
There you go. It looks like, yeah.
Oh mate, I'm going to apologise in
Worst
advance.
consistency, the one you had.
Right, give me a hand, mate. Give me a hand. Right, it's the right. That's the right way around.
Yeah, that's like, it comes out.
Yeah, careful.
Yeah.
It's a bit loose, so get
Yeah, okay. Where's my nose?
I actually forgot where my mouth was. I couldn't find my mouth. Immediately forget where your body
So what are we thinking? Talk us through it. What's your thoughts?
Sweet or savoury first?
There's 3 main ingredients in this one.
Is it?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. It smells like jarred shit. It smells
That's
actually
5
smells
points.
like baby nappy, if I'm honest.
Oh Christ, lovely,
Um,
lovely. Does it really? Is that what baby
yeah,
is?
it smells.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
I wasn't
baby
expecting that smell. Nothing, but go on. How can they feed this to babies?
It's not what you think.
Oh.
It says one thing on the jar, and I swear they're putting something else in there.
That's feet. It smells like feet.
nappy. Yeah.
Go on.
Okay.
Christ. Go on. What are you looking at it like that for? That's what she said. Hey! Go on.
I can't even find it.
That's not what she said.
That's what she said.
Oh, I know exactly what that fucking is.
Go on.
Tastes. Hang on. No,
I know exactly what it is.
No.
Hold on.
It tastes like semolina, right?
Ooh,
Interesting.
interesting.
But a lot wobblier.
Oh.
Like blancmange.
Why do I keep smelling it?
God, just put it in your mouth.
Just put it in your mouth and swallow.
It's the whimper.
It was the whimper. Oh no. What's my life come to? What is it? Oh no. We had a wrench.
It's there's rice in there.
Oh.
There's rice in them there spoons.
Oh.
Well, it can only be one thing really, can it?
Go
There's
on.
rice in there.
Yep.
It's rice pudding.
Close, but no cigar. You got the rice. I'll give you the rice. 5 points for the rice.
Okay.
Which is interesting because
Hey?
24% of it is rice, but there's no rice on the cover.
Oh. Okay. Wow, banana. Right, okay. Can I smell
This
the
is
jar
great,
again?
great TV. There you go.
Smell the
Lids
jar
off,
again?
lids off.
Okay.
There you go. Take another spoonful.
No.
No.
Oh, dish. It's
My
right.
eyes are watering, honestly. It says it smells like shoes.
We should have a time limit.
Okay.
30 seconds.
My guess was wrong. I thought it was rice pudding. So if it's not rice pudding, it's got to be semolina then.
No. It is egg custard.
Oh.
As opposed to non-egg custard.
Yeah.
Keep
Oh,
that.
I'm giving you my spoon. Oh my god, literally my eyes are watering.
So was that 5 points?
That's 5 points there for Karen.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's you don't want that one.
I want that one. Right,
Oh,
gang.
that's disgusting.
This is great feature.
Oh,
Nice cakes.
it literally tasted like wobble.
Wobble. It tasted like wobble.
It tasted exactly how it felt. It was like wobble. There was like no real food apart from rice in that. Oh, tart. Oh Oh my goodness, I am crying. It's brilliant. Oh, honestly, that was not nice.
Palate cleanser.
Yeah.
That sounds quite nice as well.
Oh.
Might have some of these for my lunch.
That's my toast.
Are we selling it that well? Oh.
We're not. Oh, it's my alarm.
Yeah.
Well,
It's that 10-minute break, isn't it?
Okay.
Right, we'll go for that one.
Ooh.
Might be good.
Ashel, you can take the spoon now.
I felt
I
something
see.
near me.
No, you're right.
No,
You're
that's
safe.
the wind.
You're in a safe
Am
space.
are you stitching me
I'm
up?
not doing
No,
anything.
Alright,
you're in a
alright.
safe room.
Doesn't give you a spoon for the mum or anything. That's your microphone. Don't worry about that. Have one bite. Right, hand.
Oh God.
There you go.
Is it the right way around?
It's
Yeah.
facing towards your mouth now, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you got it.
Can I
Fingers.
smell it?
Very hot.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, hello. Okay. Cool.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
I can't smell a fucking thing.
You can't smell. Oh, give him the jar to smell then.
Yeah.
Because you get more of a smell off the jar.
Lids off it as well. There you go.
Oh, that's better. Oh, that's sweet. That's smells like rice pudding.
Oh, does it now? I've never smelled rice pudding like that before.
Oh, guys, that's horrendous.
Not rice pudding, is it?
Oh, that made me shake. Oh, that's fucking horrendous. Have you stitched me up?
That's a genuine jar.
Literally a genuine jar.
They give this to kids.
They give this to people give them to their own children.
And some old people.
Yeah. Oh,
And
my
you.
God.
You definitely would have eaten this at some point in your life. Just
Yeah.
maybe not in this format.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
But
There's
you-
nothing pleasurable about this at all.
But you just can't stop eating it.
You've got a mouthful, haven't you? With that.
I'm trying to guess the veg. It's a vegetable, obviously, isn't it?
You just said it was a.
Yeah, it's not rice pudding. I'm going broccoli again, broccoli cauliflower type thing.
Give me the jar so I can have a look.
It's so bad. I don't know. I'm gonna go.
You were wrong on all those counts.
Oh, well, shut up. I'm going. Oh my god, that's so difficult. I'm going. Cauliflower sprouts.
Cauliflower
I
sprouts.
don't know what the fuck that is. What is it?
It is
Cheesy pasta.
cheesy
Fuck
tomato
off,
pasta.
that's pasta.
I know.
Cheesy tomato pasta. What am I doing? Like the worst taste in the world.
That one up.
Yeah, we can actually steal that one and throw it away.
Yeah, burn it.
Oh, jeez.
So Heinz,
That could be one of the worst things.
2 out of 10.
Try it. With your spoon.
I've
Try it.
seen you eat. I'm going to put my lips around that, aren't I?
Thank you.
That's very sad.
Oh
my days.
Oh,
I didn't get any blood right.
So soon already.
Got a thing.
So soon already.
Shorty boy.
oh, come on, Johnny.
Oh, that was the worst thing ever. How are kids eating
But it's
this?
getting harder.
They don't know any better though, do they?
It's getting harder. Is it?
That's what he said.
Right. Where's the next one?
Alright.
Oh,
This is going to be our job.
what did you do today?
Oh.
Wow. Oh, laugh
Oh,
my head
what have we
off.
got?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because of what it
It
is.
doesn't even look
Yeah,
like it.
exactly. I don't think it will be.
Oh, no,
Oh,
what's
it's on
this?
my finger.
Yeah.
Oh, my arm.
I'm very surprised if Sean gets this. Very surprised.
Oh, there's got to be a tissue somewhere.
Because obviously, as a parent, what they do is obviously with stuff like this, they take all the salts out, and that's what it tastes like.
Right, Sean, it's very
Cardboard and
it's
shit.
very loose and liquidy, okay?
Yeah.
So give me a hand.
Oh, it's on my finger.
Right, that's the right way around, okay? So go that way, yeah.
Take your time. 'cause
Smell
it's
it,
wobbly.
smell it. It's Loose and
Can I
wobbly.
have the jar just put that bit back in because I don't really want to.
It's worse than the last one.
Mate, I'm not going to lie to you. It could be. It could be. So where's that one?
We should have done this like before lunch.
Yeah.
Because mine is coming back up.
Go on, mate. What is it?
I don't know if I can eat that one.
Oh, God, it doesn't smell nice. It doesn't smell nice. This is not a glowing review for baby food.
No.
Oh, fuck it! What are we thinking?
God, they all taste the same. They all just taste like.
What
I don't know.
What are we thinking?
Ass.
Fucking this is. Fucking. Oh,
Get it down, you boy. Come on. Just open your
Mind
mouth.
you, Chris. Open your mouth and put it in.
swallow. Get it in.
Take it in there, blood.
What are we thinking?
Right in your throat, blood.
Oh, something's mustache. Go on.
actually, no, it's not
What is it? What is it?
I mean, it tastes like it could be like another one of those lamb or beef dish things, but
Okay.
a mixture. You can't. Some sort of pie.
Oh,
Okay. Interesting.
okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, just a chicken pie mashed up.
You could not be more wrong if you wanted to.
We really steered him into that.
Couldn't be any worse. Carrots. Just carrots.
Just carrots!
Just carrots.
Just carrots!
Just carrot. Just first spoon's carrot.
There's nothing else but carrot.
No, oh.
That doesn't smell good at all.
No.
That was actually quite horrible, that one.
Round two over.
Guys, after round 2,
It's on the leaderboard.
Sean and Dan are tied at the bottom with sweet fuck all.
No, I got 5 first round.
A second round.
Ah.
Yeah, but obviously Karen's tongue is doing the work.
Just remember, there's no winners here.
That's all the real wins.
There's no winners here, none at all.
Right, so Kaz got 5 for that one.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving this one here, hoping one of you will give me that one. Apples, bananas and berries, it sounds bloody lovely.
Is it really that it's burning
does
my
sound
throat
good.
now?
I can eat that one all day long.
What's that for?
Read it. Don't show anyone.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Right,
Cool.
third round. Final round.
you. Final round.
Okay, final round.
So, what's the total? What's Kaz's total?
So starting from the bottom, Sean, again, just not good at this game with 0. Dan has got a measly 5 points. Like I said. Okay.
Easily.
Like I said, Karen, your math is good, 20 points. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm a pro at this. Give me a blindfold and a spoon any day.
Just a blindfold. Blindfold and a whip, and I'll be on my way.
Oh, yes.
Right, boss.
Right, okay, let's.
Oh,
Got it. I'm good. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sean.
My throat is burning.
There we go.
Oh.
Right, gang at home. There we go.
I'll be honest, if she gets this, she's a pro.
She's a pro. Oh, that's bad.
Can I smell the jar before I have
That's the jar. That's the jar.
I'm going to say the carrots were actually worse than that, though. There's just carrots.
That's a feet of one.
I know exactly what that is.
Oh, what do you think?
I reckon that's spaghetti bolognese.
Okay. Here's a spoonful.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. That's it's the right way. That way around. There we go.
Where am I going? Right, okay.
So give us some details of the smell and what we're thinking.
It's tomatoey.
Okay.
Yeah, tomatoey. Can I have the
Okay.
jar again? Smell.
There you go. Yeah, can you just turn the thing off, mate? Just click on the alarm
Yeah.
first, and then there we go. And then click stop.
Oh,
That's what we do. There we go. There we go. Go on.
oh, that.
What are we thinking? The expression says it. Oh no! She can't swallow it.
Oh my god, that's like powder. So there's something like a rice or a pasta actually ground into this shit.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
One thing I've noticed is they're all the same colour.
It's
It's a bit worrying, isn't it? They're all like this orangey browny colour, aren't they?
Oh God, isn't that bad?
I'm calling fucking down.
Can't even finish it. Come on, you got to finish it.
Fucking hell.
You have to go to Sean for not finishing his.
I'm fucking buffoons.
So what do you think is the main ingredient? What's the most overpowering flavour?
Arse.
Suffering. Told you. Suffering.
Told you. Gooch.
I would say pasta or rice, but I can't have both, so I'm going to go, because it smells of tomato, I'm going to go with pasta.
Okay. So your final answer? Tomato pasta?
Yeah.
Tomato pasta, final answer?
Yeah.
I mean, completely out of, not even close.
Really?
It's mini beef casserole.
Fuck off.
Yeah, which actually doesn't contain beef.
It doesn't. How can it say beef casserole without
Carrot
containing beef?
40%, potatoes 18%, tomato 18%.
Honestly, that tastes like...
You did get the tomato though.
White bean, rapeseed oil 10%.
I said it tastes like baked beans, didn't I?
Can't be beef casserole without beef in it.
Tomatoes.
By law.
So you actually got 2 of the ingredients.
What?
Yeah, tomatoes.
Yeah, she did say tomato from the top.
What else did you say? You said rice and potato.
Beef.
No, I said bean. I said it tastes like
Dude,
baked beans.
it says beef there.
Where?
White beans, beef. Beef, 10%.
He's not having this.
White beans next to that says beef.
Oh, I thought that was bean.
It's not
White
bean.
beans,
White
beef.
bean beef.
White bean beef.
White bean and beef, 10%
Yeah.
each. So 10% white bean, 10% beef.
Oh, that is...
Not like 10%.
What's a white bean?
What's what I mean?
There's
What,
you know baked beans?
I've like no idea. I should know the answer to that. No idea. Never heard of it.
Days.
Yeah,
White bean.
yeah.
Do you not know that?
Yeah, take them out of tomato
Right,
sauce.
finish it.
Wow.
That's the game.
White bean sounds like something else.
Yeah.
Sean, Maura, I think you should go and finish this.
Oh, but where's my drink gone?
I moved it away.
Yes.
No, give it back, you bastard. Okay.
Bar steward. Right, team. So you got 2. So that means I've got to get this right. Otherwise, I'm out.
Oh, that is ass.
Pointless me even eating mine, so I can't win, so I'll probably
No,
just...
you still
not-
want to eat it.
Nice try, Sean.
Right, here we go.
There you go. Last one. Oh, that is absolutely... Even with that.
I know,
that is,
right?
Oh.
We done?
Yeah, no, you still got to do. You're doing your thing.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Mask is on.
Mask is on.
There's no spoon.
Oh,
That's all right.
Oh,
sorry,
right.
so got it. Oh, my days.
Right, give us the pot first, mate.
Pot.
Yeah.
And 1 second, I'm actually deciding what one I'm going to give you because a lot of them are actually the same, and I'm trying to figure out what not to give you.
Say one.
Oh, like
You have the same one.
I'm with you.
It's too Croatian.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd like a nice one next, please. Oh, is
Don't
that the
think
last
there
one?
are There's no such thing. I'd like a nice one.
I'm nervous.
Why?
Because as soon as I look at my eyesight, I'm like, what's...
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Careful.
Yeah, please
mate.
come in at me.
The consistency of that.
Oh, God, I'm nervous. What's these noises you're just making out of it?
It's gross.
Right, are we done? Are you
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just the spoon to the... Did you want to smell the pot first?
Yes, please.
There's the pot. So I've got the spoon.
What have you done?
It's going to be a difficult one.
Yeah, this one's a difficult one.
It's a difficult one.
Okay, save the worst one for you.
Oh, you got your nose.
You don't get it. What
Yeah, it's like his nose.
I was about to say, his nose is going in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't imagine that work anyway, you know.
It's not helping me at all. Yeah, not anymore, it doesn't.
Oh.
Oh, that's rice pudding. Oh, there was a bad taste to that one. Oh, what have you done? You've stitched me up, haven't you? What is it?
I can't tell you.
You got to guess.
Is it baby food? Have you put
Yes.
Baby food.
Dude, no one's...
We're not that
We
mean.
did
Some dog food in
We
there.
didn't come that prepared. Like, we didn't even know we were doing
That's the
this.
same fucking one as I had a minute ago. What was the one I had a minute ago?
I don't know.
Was it wasn't the carrot one?
Oh, God.
No, that was
That's
Sean's.
so bad. What's the one I had a minute ago? My memory's so bad. The exact same one. It's the same thing.
But you said it was rice pudding.
No, yeah, but what was it?
Someone's
We're not telling you.
Someone's commented saying that's what baby poo looks like.
That's what baby poo smells like.
I have no idea. It's not nice. I'm going to go for roast dinner. I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh, what is it? It's the same one, isn't it?
But you had that. You did have rice pudding. You had it mixed with cheesy.
It was rice pudding. I thought it
Yeah.
was.
Straight away you
I'm
went.
having a point for that. I'm
Straight
having a
away
point
you
for
went
the
rice pudding. I went, how you tasted it
Motherfuckers.
through the other meal, but you couldn't get it when it was on its own. You're like, well, yes, but you shouldn't be able to tell that from what you're doing. Like, yeah. You're like, what are you doing? Oh no, nothing.
I knew that was the stuff. I forgot what it was so cheesy.
Cheese
But
pasta.
the rice pudding then. Let me try that one. I didn't want to try it. See what it's like.
You nutter.
Oh my days.
Oh, wait, they come.
I can eat that.
Yeah,
You know what you're doing.
Rice pudding was quite nice.
Outraging public decency, I'd put this under.
Cheesy pasta one's fucking horrific.
You don't say.
You've got the lid for that one.
Oh gosh.
No.
You got the lid for the other one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh. Thanks for stitching me up, boys. I'll remember that on payday.
Listen, you wanted gold footage, mate. This is what you're hiring me to look for.
Yeah, amen.
No,
Right.
no, I've got to do
One
this
more,
now.
Yeah.
One more, fella.
Okay.
I'll put witness in that.
Last one. Where's your spoon? Oh.
Oh.
After that, like, it could be anything now, couldn't it?
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
Mud and bleach.
Oh.
Modern bleach.
Well, I think like it.
Bit of bleach never hurt anyone.
No.
This one. Great.
Oops.
It's right, it's alright, mate.
Got it.
Right. Pass it along. Well done, mate. Yeah, perfect. Right. Okay, mate, do you want to smell it first?
Not really.
No? Right, it's quite loose as well, mate.
I don't know, it's loose. What a way to describe food. It's quite loose. I mean, I don't even know.
She looks like.
It's loose and
I mean,
moist.
okay. I mean, am I what?
You've watched Dr. Pimple Popper?
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's the worst thing to think about.
It's about the same consistency.
It is.
Probably the same colour.
With a nice cyst pocket.
Yeah, I'll say it.
Didn't you have a pigment into your arm the other day? You did, didn't you? Yeah,
I saw it
save
red.
Go on, dude. Just don't think of pus.
Yeah. Or discharge.
What does it smell like, mate?
Discharge. I feel like it's on me. It feels like it's all over me.
Oh, look, it's on me. Oh, God.
Oh, that's all right.
Lots of it, that.
Oh, mate, that's well sweet. Yeah, lovely.
We got a fan of this one now.
Yeah.
1 out of 9.
Yeah.
Apple.
Oh.
Sean can come round here. Okay, hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ingredients. You could win this if you get them all right.
Apple. Blackcurrant. Raspberry. Probably a banana. I always chuck banana in these things. And pear.
He's got 3.
Not bad.
Apple, banana, blueberry, raspberry, rice. Apple, banana, blueberry, raspberry, rice flour.
It's just thickening it up, otherwise it's going to be water, wouldn't it?
That was lovely, that one.
That was alright, wasn't it?
That was
Look how kind he was to you.
that was lovely. As soon as I was like, oh,
Oh, that is nice.
eat that one all day long.
Oh,
It does
that's
smell
like
very
a
nice.
crumble. Apple
Yeah.
crumble.
It doesn't make. I can still taste the other two. The carrots, man.
No, you
Sorry
don't.
for giving my kid carrots
It's just
now.
sloppy,
Bad.
isn't it?
It is.
Bad parent.
Oh.
It's not knocking up
Oh.
the stomach for her.
Alright guys, that was the first instalment of Challenge. What do we need a name for this feature? Challenge Wheeler? No. It's all three of us, isn't it? Challenge. The Three Amigos challenges. The
Taste buds.
Oh.
We're friends.
taste buds.
Oh, I like it,
I
Shawnee.
love that. I love
That
that.
makes you
Taste
go-
buds.
I love that.
High five.
Taste buds. Love
Alright, guys, so the total score over 3 rounds. Dan, Dead Taste Buds Wheeler has 10 points.
Yeah, nice.
Sean, Tactical Tongue, has 15. He overtook Dan.
A tactical tongue, nice.
And Karen,
Second there, right at the end.
Karen,
what that mouth do, cleans up with 30 points.
Thank you very much, guys.
Oh, well done.
So actually, out of all that, you lost.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
You
he
lost.
came in on the last stretch and overtook him.
You came last.
Came in.
You
lost.
pulled it out of the bag.
Oh, I do.
That's not what you feel.
Keep it going.
How are you feeling?
He goes, all right, I'll fight you.
Let's go. I'll wrestle one.
How are you feeling about being beaten by a girl?
He's not a girl.
Am I beating you both?
Yeah. Oh, right, guys.
Oh,
So
brilliant.
that's that feature done.
Oh.
Thing is, if Jesus came back now, we'd all go, fuck off, mate.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can walk on
Yeah,
water?
right.
You would. You'd be like, oh, I'm not falling for that. Some weird. What are you laughing at?
You lost him.
Are you
he's
laughing at
gone.
the Jesus thing?
If Jesus came back and say, "Oi, fuck off, mate,"
Oh, you
even
would.
if he was actually walking on water, you'd be
Yeah,
like,
no. There's
CGI, Bert.
I saw
CGI.
Dynamo do that on the Thames. If he didn't do it.
Well, I saw that in 2018, mate. Turn you over. I'm racist on Channel 4. Watch that instead.
You would. Nobody. Joe Rogan talked about this this miracle story about how if Jesus did come down, nobody would ever believe him. And here's an example, because there was this woman in Africa, I believe, who was a prostitute, and she was giving a guy a blowjob, and as he was finishing up or something, there was an altercation, and he stabbed her.
Oh.
But through the process of stabbing her, he got a bit of his cum on the knife, stabbed her. Now, what you won't know about the story is she was born without a vagina, coincidentally.
So
She was a prostitute that only gave oral. She had no vagina, just a smooth thing, like a Barbie doll, just nothing. And he stabbed her, don't know why, he stabbed her, just Google it. He stabbed her with a bit of cum on the knife. The knife went into her ovary, got her pregnant because there was a bit of sperm that transferred through it. 9 months later, she had had a cesarean injection, and the baby was born. Miracle baby. I'm going to say it again because I don't think you understood.
no.
It's a true story. Google it. Google it for me.
Process
Google it for me. So type in African woman stabbed, pregnant, whatever. But that's a true story. And
Knife conception.
and yeah, and she,
Knifeception.
but
Knifeception.
she was born with no vagina.
Knifeception.
Born with no vagina. She got stabbed. A bit of sperm went on the knife. It's true, right? It's the first one. Yeah. It's legit. It's genuinely true. Oh my god. And he makes a bit of a joke rather than doing this. Like now, it's because a miracle
It's on
baby. It's
ABC
Jesus.
News.
It's that kind of.
This was on ABC. This was on ABC News.
Legit. Read it out for me.
A strange tale of oral sex, a knife fight, and the most unlikeliest of pregnancies recently brought to light by the blogosphere has doctors touting the triumphant persistence of sperm.
Go on. Keep going.
In 1988, a 15-year-old girl living in the small southern African nation of Lesotho came to local doctors with the symptoms of a woman in labour, but the doctors were quickly puzzled because upon examination she didn't have a vagina. Inspection of the vulva showed no vagina, only a shallow skin dimple.
Interesting.
That's like a belly button.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So doctors delivered a healthy baby boy via cesarean, and the authors wrote in a case report published by the British Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology. Her birth defect, called Malarian agenesis or Mayer Rokitansky Custer Hauser syndrome, the fuck, didn't necessarily surprise doctors, but her pregnancy did. Even the 50-year-old girl could not believe she was pregnant. Yet by looking at records of hospital staff, realised the young woman was in the hospital 278 days earlier with a knife wound to her stomach. The average pregnancy lasts 280 days. After interviews, they gathered that just before she was stabbed in the abdomen, she had practiced fellatio with her new boyfriend and was caught in the act by her former lover. The fight with knives ensued. The girl arrived at the hospital with an empty stomach and therefore little stomach acid around. And the doctors found 2 holes from a stab wound that opened her stomach to an abdominal cavity. The case report said doctors washed her stomach out with salt solution and stitched her up. A plausible explanation for this pregnancy is that spermatozoa gained access to the reproductive organs via the injured gastrointestinal tract, the authors wrote. Infertility experts note the story, which resurfaced on the Discovery magazine blog, is not only a testament to Murphy's Law, but one to arguably nature's most impressive swimmers, sperm.
You say that, throughout all of that, the one thing that pulled up to me was she delivered the baby at 15. She was stabbed, not obviously 9 months earlier. So it was
fuck, you know. Geez, she's given a blowjob at 14 and then got stabbed and then
Yeah, she's a prostitute at 14.
Oh, she wasn't a
previous.
prostitute.
Oh, no, sorry, yeah, no,
she's
she
not a
wasn't.
boyfriend.
A previous lover was chasing a new one. She's been shanked and had a baby all before her 16th birthday.
Christ.
Lovely.
What did they do that in 16?
What a story, right? That's a miracle baby right there. And yet, like, I forgot what I was going to say, like the Jesus thing, like if he came back, he would come back like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that would be an explanation for a godlike baby,
Immaculate
right?
conception.
Immaculate conception.
Yeah,
that's Mary right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mary right there, that is.
So is that
Joseph is going mental.
But then it makes think, if that happens, that was obviously the 80s, then like when people say Jesus
Maybe
was
he's
a
going to be
miracle
40
baby,
years old.
maybe she was just stabbed with some sperm.
Maybe. A bit of bukkake. And then my sister didn't know what bukkake. Do you know what bukkake is?
Yeah, but these good people definitely don't want to know. So.
You won't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. And I know
Have you got your phone?
find out.
You got your phone?
Just to be clear,
guys, get close up angle of her reaction. Let me search for
I'm
it.
going to have to say it into my Google search list.
No, I'm not going to. No. Let me
Don't
let me
say
tell
it.
you.
Oh, do you know what? Genuine don't know.
It's better, right?
Uh,
Be the first thing that comes up, surely.
Oh, it's probably good. Just put a B on that
you've got.
search and
Can you turn your filter off?
yeah, it won't make it for any of them.
Yeah, just turn your Wi-Fi. Turn your Wi-Fi off.
Definitely won't make it for any
Wi-Fi off.
filters.
I just like got photos of my own.
No.
Yeah, it's also cool.
That's what you go to the private browser, obviously.
Close the app. If that makes sense. You close the app. Like, can you swipe up and? Let's try that. I need to close the app. Can you shut down the app? What's that screen where all the apps come on into mini screens? You know?
Oh, there's a collections on here now.
You got an iPhone or an Android?
Yeah, there we go.
Funny enough, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi and I'm still able to.
No,
Yeah.
those all. There we go.
Interesting.
There we go. You've got.
I must have parental locks on my phone.
Sorry, Lance has got it.
I've got up. Dad, I've got up.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay, there's a video. Oh,
Yeah.
good, fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Make sure the volume's down.
Yeah.
You know.
And we're definitely not live, are we?
Oh no, but we're recording.
Oh, is this going to be really bad?
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
Is it any worse than the clams yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Clams?
Oh, actually saying that? No, that was more stomach churning. Now I just remember, like, I imaged what you actually, the
I'll
fucking
show
the
you
biting and the.
plans.
So this is bukkake.
There was That's not bukkake. That's Tuesday up in Wales.
That's choosing out all the boys, yeah.
It's the idea of 100 men do it into a vat, collect it, and then you drink it afterwards.
Oh, I've heard of that, yeah.
That's a good
I'm not doing it myself.
It's all about sex up in Wales.
It's horrific.
Yes,
You
apparently.
imagine how bad that would be.
Phallic shaped, alive, weird like sea urchins and stuff like that. This Japanese girl just goes, oh, the sauce on it, alive, bites into it, and it just sprays water everywhere. And she's going, just it's moving, and she goes and just starts eating it. Like these weird like flower things that you touch, and they open up at night, and she's just like.
It's huge as well.
It is.
It's huge.
Honestly, there's things coming out of it like tentacle things. She's just like just starts eating it. Like the water that leaks out of it. I was like, what? No, I can't even.
Well, on that note, guys, I think this concludes the first episode of the Dan Wheeler Show. Have you got it?
No, we won't even search. I It must
You
be
need to
something
turn
in
your
his bin.
filter off. I want to make sure you've got the.
Well, I'm connected to this internet and I'm able to search for it.
Oh God, I'm going to get so much trouble.
No, I've got VPN. I've got VPN.
Wait, have
Penis clam.
Okay,
No, not penis clam.
It is a penis clam.
Let me just,
Just Japanese penis clam thing. I mean, you're going to get other stuff coming up if you keep putting in them keywords anyway. If you put enough of that in, you're going to get stuff, something.
Yeah, look, this is it. Have you seen this?
That's it. That's what they look
What
like.
did you do at work today? You'll be like, work
And this is.
Oh!
Is that the one where...
No!
Oh, fuck yeah, man, that's just, I can't. Honestly, I don't want to see that.
It's so wrong, mate. It's alive as well when she's doing it.
That's not
Wow, that was it.
Yeah, watch.
She like whacks it and
She's in
everything.
multiple times.
Why is she doing it in sauce? Why is she dipping it in sauce? Yeah! You prick! No, that makes it better!
Put it in saffron.
Because the first time was great, wasn't it? I'm going to dip it in some sauce.
Watch.
It's the ones later.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
Oh,
But funny
Christ.
enough, these two had never seen it before till yesterday when I showed them.
Oh, God. Last right there, mate. Weirdly, you've gone white.
I couldn't wait. She's gone white. Brilliant. Amazing. Honestly, that's one of those things you watch. You watch that and you actually feel fucking sick.
I reckon we're now banned from the building.
Oh, I think we are, yeah. So before we get banned, as well say, gang, thank you so much for joining us on our first episode of the Dan Wheeler Show. What did you think? Think it went alright?
Oh, it went great.
Yeah, have fun?
It was brilliant fun.
What did you think?
Oh, listen,
Right,
I've never
cool.
laughed so much. My face is hurting and my stomach muscles. I'm going to have a six-pack by next week.
Was it fun? Yes. Can we monetise it? I don't
Probably not.
Can't see a way to monetize it.
Maybe not.
Guys, those who want to know, the report button is just... Guys, thank you so much for watching the Dan Wheeler Show. I've been joined by the legendary
Sean Collier.
and the amazing...
Karen Barrett.
All we do is change lives. See you next time.
Ow!